Commissary Conversation, episode 217.
Give
once
or
again,
take.
Featuring the extraordinary sports casting talents of one Mason Kern, the sports watchdog. Son, I don't want you to be afraid. I'm a trained professional.
Okay, thank you.
Mason, we're going to talk about a variety of things. As for the first time, we're going to be up a little bit of a time crunch, so we're just going to go through it quick right now. We're going to start with the goals. Win or lose to the their opening playoff series with the Ontario Reign.
I say they lose tonight, but end up winning the series. They're trying to redeem themselves. 4-1 loss in the playoffs last year. They're on a 3-game winning streak right now. I think they might lose tonight. They lost 6-4, 1-1 this season, but I think they'll take it.
The funky thing about the AHL playoffs, because they want to make money, they have a 1-1-1-1-1-1-1 best.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Would you like to model that again, Paul?
1-1-1-1-1. Oh, by the way, my extraordinary talented partner, Brandon Stone, agreeing to shoot this. Brandon, wiggle. There we go.
Thank you,
okay.
Brandon.
All right,
Wiggle.
Yeah, let's go through the things we're going to talk about. By the way, this conversation, as always, will be live on KUSI in about 10 minutes on channel or 545 channel 9 on your cable dial, 51 maybe 360 if you're a DirecTV and all the other channels. All right, kid, who's going to win the NBA MVP?
I like Russell Westbrook. He's done things this season that no other player has done before. He has the most triple doubles in one NBA season. He led his team the 6th seed in the Western Conference without Kevin Durant. So the things he's done for his team this year, really impressive.
Son, who will be hoisting the Stanley Cup trophy?
I'm going Pittsburgh Penguins as repeat champions. They have Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, so much talent at the forward position. They need to improve on the power play, but if they can do that, they're going to be really hard-pressed to beat in the Series Cup.
You understand that all this material is saved for posterity. If you get any of them right, we'll give you kudos.
Please do. Please
if
do.
you
get them wrong, we're
going to have to.
Awesome.
Pro Sports Watchdog has fleas.
Obvious.
Let's talk about, every guest we've had in studios had to opine on this. The Aztec mascot, should it stay or should it go?
I'm going it should stay. The Indians, the Kumeyaans haven't complained yet. There's only been one group who's complained, but I think it's part of the culture of San Diego State. If it changes, it's going to take a lot to rebrand, and I don't think they need that right now. I think they can just focus on their talents.
The thought of having to rebrand an entire university.
Pretty difficult.
Yeah.
Newspaper organizations to sports teams, all this kind of stuff.
Just the paper clips alone. All right. Let's talk a little bit about boxing. We had Canelo Alvarez come in. He's going to fight Julio Chavez Jr. at the catch weight of 160 pounds. That fight is going to be on right around Cinco de Mayo in Vegas.
Yeah.
So that's going to be, that's basically, it's not about a title fight. It's not about a belt. It's about the pride of Mexico.
Yeah.
The Junior is bigger.
He is.
Canelo's younger and the better boxer. Who's going to win?
I'm going Canelo. Like you said, Chavez Jr. is bigger. He has a 2-inch reach advantage, but I think Canelo, he is a lot faster, and he does pack a powerful punch. And Chavez Jr. has lost by knockout before, and so they both have pretty good records respectively. Canelo Alvarez did only lose to Floyd Mayweather, but that was 3 years ago, so I think he's in his prime now, and he's going to be really tough to beat.
Tiger Woods, 4th back surgery in 3 years?
4 years, I think in a 4-year span.
So he's had, this one's a little, they say it's not as significant, but whenever you have a fusion, it actually is a very significant amount of surgery. Does he ever play again?
I think he'll play again at some point, maybe in an Augusta National or something like that, but he'll never be the same Tiger Woods we're accustomed to seeing. He's had knee surgeries, knee problems, back problems for the past 4 years of his career, so we're definitely not going to see the old Tiger Woods, which is sad. He's a legendary player, but I think his reign is over.
Well, I think it's been over for a while.
Yeah, probably.
It would be nice to see him come back and just, I think, I spent so many years rooting against him because he was so darn good.
He was.
And now I find myself rooting for him. I'd like to see him win.
Come back,
win one more, just to shut up all the naysayers.
Yeah.
The Chargers schedule came out. The highlights are they open up on Monday night against arch rival Denver, and I think everyone will be keenly interested in the Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas. That said, to me, it looks like 16 road games. So when you're playing 16 road games, how do you finish the year?
Well, they definitely need to be a win now team, especially because since they moved to Los Angeles, they have no fan base virtually. They're playing in a soccer stadium with only 30,000 seats. They're probably not even going to fill that up, so they need to be a win now team. Best case scenario, I think they'll go 9-7. They have some key matchups against teams who I think they can beat, but we saw last year that they also should have won games that they didn't, namely against the Browns. So, I mean, they're a team that struggles to win win close games, and they need to do that this year if they want to be successful.
If they don't fill up the soccer stadium, what does that say?
I mean, it says that the move was bad, and Dean Spanos made a bad decision. He should have stayed here.
All right, the draft will be, next time you and I chat, will be the Friday of the NFL draft. The first round will be done, and we'll be in the second, third rounds. Who are 3 guys that we should keep an eye out for that no one's talking about?
Yeah, I think there's 3 quarterback. Chad Kelly, he does have skeletons, kicked out of Clemson and legal trouble, but he has great arm strength. He could be a 4th-round pick for maybe a struggling San Francisco 49er team. They had troubles with their quarterback, so they're searching for one. You also have running back Jeremy McNichols out of Boise State. He's a great 3-down threat who has a great burst. He's really fast as well, and he could be a round 3 option for the Eagles, possibly. They have some running back problems. And also Trey Hendrickson. He's an edge rusher. The edge rusher class in this draft is really deep, so he could fall out of the top 100, but he's got great size and length for the NFL, so I think he would be a great option in the 4th or 5th round.
See, this is our quest. As a sportscaster here in San Diego, I really feel for you, the viewers of KUSI, at least once a week you should have a sportscaster who knows what he's talking about. And that is why Mason Kern is now on our... Hey, stop jiggling. That's why Mason Kern is on our stable. Until you leave for school, you'll be going to...
Arizona State University, the Walter Cronkite.
Well, I was going to say Cronkite School.
Yeah, Walter Cronkite.
We have other famous Cronkite School veterans in the sports department in this building.
Dude, nice.
So
nice.
Our most famous Cronkite School of Journalism person would be 2000, whatever the hell it was.
2003 Silver Pizza winner Jake Fenn.
That's correct.
Ooh, nice.
He went to Cronkite.
Yes, he did.
And now he's what a waste of talent. Now all he's doing is making hangers in the family business.
Aww.
No, he's making a ton of money. We're just jealous. How do you put that hanger together? And then who else?
That's $1,000
Oh, and then we have
Andrea.
Andrea, the producer.
went there. Christina Bravo went there. So we got a few.
All right. So
You'll have another one pretty soon.
So
there you go.
When do we lose you?
I'm going in August. That's when classes start.
So we can be doing this through the
We're
summer.
going to keep riding that mule. Right?
Yes.
Mason Kern. So folks, on Friday nights at 5:45, you will have a pig and a watchdog. This transmission ends in 3, 2, 1.